All right, so today we're going to watch a clip here of Charlie Kirk say that immigrants should be shot and whipped if they try to come across the border. No, I'm not making that up. Here is Charlie Kirk being his, his normal self, his extremely bigoted, horrible, nasty, piece of shit, racist self.
It's their country. For those of you on radio or podcasting, just so you know, that is a group of 200 to 300 military-aged men, just overwhelming Texas Border Patrol and Texas National Guard. The U.S. government is doing nothing. Remember, Joe Biden says they built the country. At what point is it time to start to at least use rubber bullets or use some sort of tear gas to prevent this and quell this invasion? They have no regard for the process, for legal immigration.
I really don't believe that. I don't believe that, but I wonder, and I'm not going to go and look it up because I already know the answer. I wonder if Charlie Kirk has ever really, on his show, the Charlie Kirk Show, really creative name there. I wonder if Charlie Kirk has ever really delved into the immigration process, as he's calling it here, and how fucking hard it is for people to go through that process. Okay? Like, I've spoken about this many times on this channel before, but the immigration process in this country is fucking brutal, man. I mean, it is terrible. And even then, even if you do, what Charlie Kirk is, thinking is such an easy thing, there's a long ass list. A long ass list. A lot of immigrants that come here that try to apply for citizenship before attempting to cross the border, they just get put on a wait list, and then when their time does come around, they don't even do anything. They just say no. They just tell them no. We need immigration reform so that people don't feel like they need to risk coming across the border and getting snatched up by Border Patrol, and a lot of people feel like they don't have any other choice. And again, these people, everyone says there's a border crisis, there's an invasion, this, that, and the other. It's just a bunch of bullshit, okay? These are just racist motherfuckers that don't want to see people that don't look exactly like them enter into their country and share their country with them.
And at what point do we use real...
Which is sad. The thing that gets me the most about this immigration shit, I want to be honest with you guys, is like, these people say America first. If you care about America first, then why are we not encouraging more people to come here and join our country? Our population will grow. The biggest thing about this, they say America first. These people care so much about this capitalist economy that we live in. And it's like, dude, we would be adding these immigrants that come over here. They're not coming over here because they're like, oh, let's invade America. That's so fucking stupid. They're coming over here because they are either running from something far worse than what they will deal with here, which is sad because, again, we know how we treat migrants in this country, or they're coming because they just want a better life and they think that America might be that better life for them. It's going to add to the fucking labor force. We will immigrants add to the labor force in this country, and there's a goddamn laundry list of other things that immigrants fucking help with when it comes to the economy. Just the economy. If you care about America, you have to be pro-immigration. There's no way around it. If you really think America first, immigration. And you would be pushing for immigration reform.
force.
Multiple different things need to be reformed when it comes to our immigration process, because it's a fucking joke.
You have to be willing to do it. Somebody asked me the other day,
why does he want people to be hurt so bad? Why? What is wrong with these violent fascist fucking nutbags? These people need to be in asylums. I swear to fucking God. Why do you want people to be injured so bad, you sick fuck? You're so disgusting. Disgusting.
They said, Charlie, why are you so pro-Israel? One of the reasons I'm pro-Israel is that when Israel gets invaded on their border, they defend their border.
Dude, he's saying, why am I so pro-Israel, dog? You're not, bro, whatever you are, you say America. These people are the same people that say America first. And then he's sitting here talking about Israel. These people don't care about America. They don't care about shit. They care about putting money in their pockets, and that's it.
If 300 Palestinian It wouldn't end well for them. We're the only.
I can't. I don't. How? Who airs? What is this on? There is a channel on. I think I have a Samsung TV over here. You guys can't see it, and I can't show it to you. I can't move my camera. I have a Samsung TV over here. They have a channel, a Real America's Voice channel, that shows this Charlie Kirk's show, and I've seen it on before. I've clicked on it before because I was like, "Are they really? Do they really have a channel like this?" They do. How can anybody, any advertiser, anyone that is showing this, sponsoring this show, or putting any type of anything behind Charlie Kirk is literally just completely awful. I cannot. I don't even know why I'm surprised at this point. I mean, it's Charlie fucking Kirk, okay? It's Charlie Kirk. He's a horrible, disgusting, nasty human being, and he says shit like this all the time. But just sometimes you just have to hear it, you know. Like someone can go and tell you, like, "Oh, did you hear what Charlie Kirk said about immigration and Palestinians crossing into Israel? Did you hear what he said about that?" And you can be like, you tell someone to be like, "Oh, yeah, it sounds like Charlie Kirk." But then when you actually hear it, it's different.
Superpower on the planet where we just allow people to run them over.
We don't. That's not what happens. We don't. We actually don't do that in this country. And again, why do you care? Why? Why do you care? Why do you not want people? If this is such a great country, if it's so great and so awesome, and it's the best country in the world, why don't you want people to come here, you asshole? If you're not racist, because that's what they run around. I'm not racist, but.
And we're supposed to, just so you understand, those military-aged males are now going to get cell phones, food, cash, flights.
Dude, oh my God, this is something that I have debunked these claims so many times here on the channel. All the right-wingers like to say that immigrants that come across the border that are undocumented immigrants, they say that they get $5,000 fucking like credit cards, they get cell phones, they get food. They don't get any of that shit at all. This is just such a lie. It is such a fucking lie. I have debunked these claims so many times in my videos. These people say every single time they say something, it's just more shit that they make up that they say immigrants get. It's just more shit. What did he say here? I'm rewinding it. I'm running it back.
Just so you understand, those military-aged males are now going to get cell phones, food, cash, flights to the interior of the United States.
Really? Really?
Why do we have a military? Why do we have men with guns if we can't use them?
Yeah, why is the military not shooting and murdering immigrants? What are we doing here in America, guys? We need to have our priorities straight, okay? We need to be shooting. The military needs to be shooting and murdering immigrants. What's the point of the military? Guys. Let's be real. Let's be real for a second. What's the point of having a military if you're not going to shoot immigrants that are trying to come across the border? Seriously. I mean, what are we doing in America here? This is a 9-minute clip. I didn't plan on watching all of it. I hadn't watched any of it before I got on. I just read a little bit of the Media Matters transcript that they write underneath of the clip. We've been watching for 1 minute and 32 seconds, and this feels like I have been listening to him talk for 100 million years.
Having a country means being able to draw a line on the ground and say, this is our sovereign territory.
Is that what that means?
If you enter, we have lethal force, and we're willing to use it.
It's funny that he said he's so pro-Israel, and yet he's talking about people walking into a country and, just saying, oh, I'm here now. It's funny that he says he's so pro-Israel when fucking Palestinians literally had their land stolen from them. Every single word out of Charlie Kirk's fucking mouth is he's just a straight hypocrite. Every single thing he says is just him, being hypocritical of something he said earlier.
And you can escalate. You don't have to start with lethal force. You can start with rubber bullets, start with tear gas.
Dude, what is wrong with this guy? This guy's never been tear gassed. Okay? He's never been shot with a rubber bullet. I've never been tear gassed or shot with a rubber bullet, but I know that shit fucking hurts. I know it's not pleasant to get tear gassed. I don't believe that tear gassing can be lethal. But dude, rubber bullets, that shit, none of this shit needs to be used on immigrants at all for any reason. But dog, that shit's not cool. He says like, oh, use rubber bullets. They still fucking hurt like a bitch, dog. Rubber bullets are not non-painful.
You can start with firing next to them. Say, hey.
Dude. Oh my God. This is why we cannot have Republicans anywhere near any part of society that functions normally, okay? We can't have Republicans in charge of anything. They don't get nothing, okay? We're just going to take all of the Republicans and we're going to put them in a field in like Nebraska, and we'll fence in that field, and every once in a while we'll airdrop them some supplies, and they can just stay. We'll just keep them in the field, okay? They'll stay in this field, and we'll keep it shut off, and they can live in their batshit insane society they want to live in, where they shoot next to people that are trying to come to their country. They shoot next to them to warn them. They can do that. We'll do that. We're gonna do that. Let's do that.
We have weapons. We're willing to use them. The most fundamental right of both property and sovereignty is the right to exclude.
Dude,
you don't own your home.
Dude, why is he so afraid of immigrants? Why is he so scared? I can't wrap my head around these people's mindsets or rhetoric.
Your country or even your body if you can't protect it from breach with deadly force. Dude. Again, Israel shoots people.
Dude, people... If you think that every immigrant that's coming across our southern border is here to hurt you or steal from you or do some type of detrimental thing to you, you are racist, you are stupid, and you are a piece of shit. And Charlie Kirk checks all of those boxes.
People who rush the Gaza fence. And Democrats in America defend Israel. Some do, not all of them. Jewish Democrats like Chuck Schumer, and says, hey, Israel's defending itself, but why can't America defend itself the same way Israel defends itself? And understand, this is not about shooting people every day. If you do it once, maybe twice, when there is an actual invasion, people...
There's no invasion, though. There's no invasion. It's not happening. Where is the invasion? He has a... I don't have this. I don't even have this one pulled up. He, this motherfucker a couple of days ago, this is also Media Matters posted this one too. A couple of days ago, this asshole, I think it might have been the same show, actually. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. I was going to actually do this one, and then I didn't because I just thought it was kind of, He said, you might go out to dinner, go to see a movie, and come back to a bunch of illegals sitting in your living room, and then it will become their home. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I really don't. But I think Charlie Kirk is he's scared. He's scared about immigrants. And I have a couple reasons that I think he might be scared of immigrants. But I actually cannot verbally say them here on YouTube, or YouTube will take action against my video and probably ban me because that's where I'm at right now with them.
People learn, and the threat of force is what keeps this sort of thing from happening. The same principle, by the way, applies to crime.
Dude, he says the threat of force. Bro, the people that are coming over here, they know the risks that they may be taking when they are trying to cross the border. They know the risk. It is not a risk-free thing to try and cross the border. It's not risk-free. And again, dude, these immigrant detention centers... I don't know if he's ever seen videos or pictures of the immigration detention centers at the southern border. Dude, they literally lock these motherfucking people in cages. Literal, just human life-sized cages, and just shove in as many people as they can. And then that's where they are. They do this shit with children. They separate children from their parents at the border. He acts like... Look at his sinister fucking little gremlin grin he has. He knows nothing. He knows nothing about what immigrants really have to go through on a regular basis here in this country, and then he's calling for them to be shot. This dude's he is so lucky that he gets to live his privileged life. I swear to God.
If cops can't use force to stop criminals, criminals eventually learn they can just ignore the law with impunity.
Impunity.
And again, for those of you on radio or podcasting that did not see the video we just played, I want you to...
Whatever, like, radio station or platform is hosting this show, you guys just need to get shut down. I don't know what radio station's putting this on the waves. I don't know where Charlie Kirk's podcast is hosted, but if you guys happen to know, just don't use those services anymore.
Picture, you can go to charliekirk.com and see the video. I want you to picture 300 to 400 military-aged men running through Texas National Guard with total, just the arrogance, celebrating that they're in the country. Criminals need to fear the police.
Dude. This is like, I don't know what the term to use would be that I want to use, but like this is like textbook authoritarianism right here, okay? This is like baby brained. That's the term I wanted to use. This is like baby brain authoritarianism, where he's just like Charlie Kirk's just coming out and saying it, you know? He's not like kind of, beating around the bush and not really saying what he really thinks, because there's a lot of Republicans and Democrats that do shit like that, because, they know if they really just came out and said it, then, people will be like, okay, so that person's a piece of shit. Charlie Kirk, he's just swinging for the fences here.
So let me get this straight. Capitol Police.
I'm sorry, I have to say it, and a lot of people get on me in my comments. People that don't like my content and people that do like my content. I'm sorry, I can't take him seriously. I just can't. I can't take this dude's face with that haircut seriously. He looks like I did when I was in second grade. Why does he look like that? I'm sorry. I had to say it. I just hit this hair, man. That is really just, it looks like someone shat on his head. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to attack anyone's appearance. I can't look at this guy. He looks like a Minecraft character.
January 6th.
I can't.
It was okay to shoot Ashley Babbitt.
Oh my. So wait a minute. The Republicans that are saying that January 6th, an actual insurrection, an actual invasion of the Capitol, they like to say that it wasn't an invasion. The people that say that it wasn't an invasion are saying that it is an invasion when they shot Ashley Babbitt, so they can justify their racist rhetoric regarding shooting immigrants. Is that what we're doing here? So when it comes to the case of Ashley Babbitt, it was an invasion, but only in the context of we want Border Patrol and Border Police to shoot at immigrants that are coming across the border. Cool. Awesome. These people are totally not grifters.
And some people say yes, some people say no. She was not an invader. She was a military veteran.
I'm going to say this, and I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. Ashley Babbitt got what the fuck she deserved. She got what she deserved. That's what you get. She got what she deserved.
And we can't discharge a weapon when there's a invasion happening on our border.
There's no invasion, dog. So here's my question to Charlie, and I guess anyone else, because I'm sure this video, I don't know how many views this video is going to get. My videos are all over the place. I'm sure this video might reach 1, 2, maybe a lot of people that support Charlie and think like Charlie. My question to these people, this is a serious question, is if this is an invasion at our border, if that's really what you think, what are these invaders coming over here to do? I mean, what are they coming over here to do? What, steal your stuff? Because that's not happening. What, kill you? Because that's not happening. What, take your house? Because that's not happening. What do you think they're coming over here to do? I'm serious. I'm serious about that. I'm not like bullshitting or anything. I legitimately want people to answer that question that think like
I want to play that video again. Can we play it without audio, guys, just so that we have the B-roll going? Because I think that on radio. I want to make sure that we can keep the monologue going.
I don't know what he's
I
going
want to play it again. How is this any different than somebody storming a country? By the way, where are all the women and kids in that video? Can someone tell me? Where are all the dreamers? And look, their hands are up and they know what to say, but they're not here for process, or they're told.
Dude, you want to know? Okay, so number one, the first thing about this clip is I don't know what preceded this clip. I have no idea what's going on in this clip. The clip looks like shit. The clip looks absolutely terrible. It's so far away from what's going on. But I can almost guarantee you. You want to know what? Fuck that. I can't guarantee you. I can guarantee you that these crowd of, if these are really immigrants in this, because again, I don't know anything about this video. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. I guarantee you that this group of immigrants, if that's really what they are, were not being, and I don't even think they're doing anything wrong. Maybe, maybe they might be being a little rambunctious, maybe. They might be a little worked up, but they're probably nervous. I guarantee you these people would not be acting so frantic if these Border Patrol fucking goons weren't fucking pushing them and touching them and being forceful with them. This is the same thing I said. It's like a pro-Palestinian fucking rally in New York. You see all these people that are peacefully protesting, and then the cops show up, the NYPD shows up, and then all hell breaks loose, and it's like, dude, shit was fine until the cops got there. It's the same thing.
Told to stop. They're told to stop. They get in a conflict with Texas National Guard.
No. They did not get in a conflict with the Texas National Guard. The Texas National Guard created and perpetuated said conflict, motherfucker.
And in they come. And Joe Biden says those are the real Americans, by the way, and they come right up to the gates celebrating.
How dare you celebrate? You want to achieve a better life? How dare you celebrate when you think you've achieved that goal? Fuck you. If you want to celebrate you possibly being able to live a better life tomorrow, you're a fucking horrible human being. Fuck you. But he cares about America. He cares about America, everybody. He cares.
The women and kids. Those are the men that will go into your communities and break into your home.
It's funny that he's saying, where are all the women and kids? But then when there are women and kids that are being cut up by razor wire that Greg Abbott tells Texas Border Patrol to put on certain areas of the Rio Grande, when it's them, it's whatever, it's oh my God, the women and children, these women and children are getting literally sliced up. Everyone's getting they're getting cut by this inhumane razor wire on the Rio Grande. But all of a sudden, when it's just people running up to a gate, where are all the women and children? Where are all the women and children? I refuse. Okay, I'm getting really worked up here, but I refuse to believe that this dirty, slimy, disgusting, probably smelly motherfucker would stand in front of actual people that are immigrants that are trying to come here and have a better life for themselves. I refuse to believe that this slimy fuck would stand in front of them, look into their face, and say the shit that he's saying now. I refuse to believe it. He wouldn't. He doesn't have the balls. He's a fucking
rape your women, take your children. But hey, they're dreamers. We're not doing background checks on them. We're not doing DNA checks on them.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Charlie. There are states where they don't even do background checks to get guns, and you're worried about a few people that are foreign coming across the border? Oh, no. Have I ever heard? Is Charlie Kirk going to talk about the fact that they don't require background checks in certain states for owning a firearm? No. But foreign people, right?
They just come right into the United States, however they please.
Really? He's so mad about this. Like, he's actually angry about it. Do you know how much of a, sad piece of shit? Do you know how much of a sad life you have to have that you're actually angry at people that are trying to live a better life and come to this country to achieve a better life? Do you know how much of a fucking piece of shit you have to be that type of person? That is crazy to me, actually. Like, I've said this about many right-wingers before, but I truly believe that Charlie Kirk deep down lives a miserable, horrible life, and he hates himself. If I thought like this, I'd hate myself. So full of hate, so full of just vile, horrible, nasty vitriol. It's terrible.
So I'm going to ask the question again. At what point should Texas use some form of force?
What is this, brother? What is that? That is force. You just want them to die. You want to just be like, they need to shoot and kill them, but he probably can't say that for legal reasons or something. You literally just want these people to get shot and killed. Murdered, really. Murdered is what I should say. That's the word that I should use. Not killed. That's a difference. Difference is like accidental. You're showing a video of fucking Border Patrol using force and then saying, at what point do we use force?
They're just sitting there watching. Oh, yep, get out of the way. Boy, is that a powerful visual.
Holy shit.
2024 America.
Oh my God.
National Guard that steps out of the way when your country gets invaded.
Why don't you go down there then, buddy? Why don't you go be a part of the National Guard? Why don't you join the military, Charlie? What are you doing sitting there with your polo shirt on in front of with your laptop and your microphone in front of you? Why don't you go join the military if you think they're pussies, buddy? If you think they're not doing their job well, why don't you go join the military? I would love to see Charlie Kirk join the military. Everybody, comment down below. If you've made it this far into the video, congratulations. You've been listening to me rant for over 26 minutes. That's a long time. If you've made it this far in the video, though, go down in the comments and tell me if you would want to see Charlie Kirk join the military. Actually, you want to know what? I take that back. We don't need to have Charlie join the military because they might give him a gun, and I don't think this guy needs a gun.
And you can't blame him. If he dared lay hands on the illegals, he'd probably go to jail. Because illegals get preferential treatment in this country.
No, they don't. They don't get preferential treatment in this country. You want to know what I don't get about this? It's like people say, this, that, and the other. Every single goddamn thing in the world requires you to have some form of identification. Okay, when you go to apply for a job at any corporation, any big company, any small company even, it requires identification. There are so many things that require you to have ID. There are so many things that if you are an undocumented immigrant, you literally will not be able to do, or you're going to have to find some other way to do it. That's a lot harder than just, as someone that does have some form of identification. He's saying they get preferential treatment. Dog, no, they don't. You're such a liar. You're such a lying piece of shit, Charlie. Fuck you.
And Americans do not.
Hey, if he actually cares about preferential treatment, then he should be calling for the U.S. to stop sending all aid to Israel. Why are we unconditionally backing a government that is committing a genocide? He says, why are you such a strong supporter of Israel, while saying that Americans aren't getting preferential treatment over immigrants? So it's okay when the U.S. government is sending hundreds of billions of dollars of aid to Israel, and that's not giving preferential treatment to people that are not American. That's not giving preferential treatment to non-Americans, but, letting immigrants come across the border, that is.
Remember the whole whip fiasco? My position all along is, yes, it wasn't true, but of course you should be able to use whips against foreigners that are coming into your country. Why is that controversial?
Ladies and gentlemen, the American Republican Party. Why is it controversial to whip people? Why is that controversial? What? You know what? Fuck it. Why is it controversial to own slaves? We should have never outlawed slavery. Why is that controversial to own another human being? Why is it controversial to own black people, huh? Why is that controversial? Why is it controversial to whip people? I can't. Dude, I can't even engage with this. I cannot even engage with that. Let me get this straight. So if I had a whip, an actual whip, and I went up to Charlie Kirk and literally started whipping the fuck out of him, that's not controversial. That'd be okay. You can whip him. Or is it, it would not be okay because Charlie Kirk's not invading our country. Whipping people. That is wild. He literally just said, why is it controversial to whip people? Okay. Okay. We're going to be winding this down in a minute because I can't take anymore.
If you try to break into other sovereign countries, if you try to break into Russia, if you try to break into Saudi Arabia, if you try to break into Israel, if you try to break...
Dude is literally listing off like the worst countries in the entire world, bro. You're listing off countries that are literally treat their citizens like absolute trash. He just listed off Israel and Russia. Dog, that's our bar, Israel and Russia? Come on.
into China,
What a joke.
if you try to break into Japan, if you try to break into Korea, a country that believes in its right...
I thought that this was supposed to be a free country. What happened to freedom? These bitch-ass motherfuckers want to sit there and talk about freedom, and then all they want to do is just take everyone's freedom away. They don't want the country to be free. They just want white people everywhere, and only white people
to exist defends itself from intruders. And that visual that we just saw, it's happening.
Well, I guess by Charlie Kirk's measure over here, by Charlie Kirk's by his mentality, the Native Americans that were here before us should have shot and murdered all of the people that founded this country, right? So all of the people that came overseas that stole this land away from the Native Americans, and we also murdered them. I guess he should be supporting, or he should have supported, or should say that the Native Americans should have shot and murdered the people that came over there and stole our land.
Every
right?
single
right?
day.
Has he ever said that? I don't think he's going to say that.
We've said it before, and it might sound heated.
What?
But those who enable this, I believe they're guilty of treason.
I'm going to... I want to rip off his fucking eyebrows. That is such... No, dude. No. If... No. This is a video. I made a video about this. Wait. I don't have this pulled up. Wait. I made a video about this. Because somebody else did this. Okay, yeah. So I made a video titled, Republicans are accusing people who aren't anti-immigration treasonous. Here is that video. If you have not watched it, I definitely recommend you go and check it out. It is a banger. The reason I did this, treason, is because Greg Abbott put out some statement, because this is when him and Biden were beefing about the border and also the razor wire at parts of the Rio Grande. Jack. Oh, wow. Charlie Kirk is actually in this video. I didn't even remember. Jack Posobiec. I don't even know how to say his name. I don't give a shit. He went on in this clip, and I reacted to it. He went on to say that Republicans, or not Republicans, people that are not anti-immigration are treasonous. And to that I said, if you are anti-immigration, you are treasonous because you don't care about this country. Obviously, treason gets thrown around so much nowadays, but if you care about America, if you really seriously care about America, you be pro-immigration. End of story. No other thing. Charlie Kirk wants to sit there and say, they're guilty of treason if they aren't anti-immigration like I am. It's just ridiculous. I just I get comments. I was thinking about this earlier before I sat down to film. I get comments on these videos. This is like a total just off-topic rant right now that say I'm a grifter and I'm making this content because I'm grifting, and it's like, dude, there's no money over here on the left, man. There's none. There's no money over here on the left. And I always just I think to myself, in some weird alternate dark twisted reality, there's a version of me that is doing what Charlie Kirk is doing right-wing grifting, and I just always think to myself, how the fuck can people think I'm a grifter when we have people like this who, number one, literally every single thing out of their mouth is just straight hypocritical, and number two, it's just fucking goofy. It's clown shit. He thinks that people that support immigration are treasonous. I mean, this is like, I would rather listen to it like a first grader do a presentation on the economy, and I would probably get more information out of that than I am ever going to get sitting listening to someone like Charlie Kirk or Ben Shapiro or Matt Walsh or Glenn Beck or John Reed, who's a local conservative radio host that many of you probably don't know who it is.
I really believe that.
That's so cool.
It is hard to see those images and not say, that's not the end of the country. You cannot have...
How is that what he saw that? He saw that video and thought that that's the end of the country? What? It was like 30 people. Dude. Okay, we're at 6:24. Okay, wait. I might just have to end it here. Dude, like, oh my God, if 50 people coming across the border is the end of the country, we are so fucked. Our ass is cooked. You hear me, everybody? We are fucking done if 50 people is the end of the country. There's no way. Oh my God. I'm gonna start snorting if I keep laughing. It's disgusting. Y'all don't want to hear it. There is no way! That's the end of the country? Oh, man. The end of the country. Wow, that's
have
crazy.
The continuation of America as we know it, and have National Guard and Border Patrol kind of do the, like they're dancing with bulls in Barcelona. Come on in. And we just call balls and strikes here.
No outs?
And then they're going to come into the interior of the United States. They'll come to Chicago. They'll come to San Francisco. They'll come to New York.
Oh no! Oh no, guys! We have to share. We have to share our cities with immigrants.
Every single day. So what can be done about it? What would happen if Texas started firing rubber bullets? Let's play this out. Let's just say rubber bullets. What would happen? And by the way, I don't rejoice in this.
Shut up, you motherfucker. I literally paused it when you were talking about shooting them, you lying ass fuck. Yes, you do. What a liar. Bro, it's on camera.
I don't want to have to use force, but these people are criminals. They're invading. They made the decision to...
See, and he did the thing. He says he's not racist, and then he just says all immigrants are criminals. Dog, fuck you. Fuck you, Charlie Kirk. Oh my God, I would give anything to sit down with this guy, even for just 10, 5, 1 minute, 60 seconds with a room in Charlie Kirk, so I could just tell him how much of a dumb shit he is, and tell him how wrong he is on every single issue that he speaks on. Every single one.
Invade. They made the decision to do a pincer movement into the United States of America. They are bringing force upon themselves. So what would happen if Texas all of a sudden started using rubber bullets, non-lethal rubber bullets? What would happen? The federal government would come in and sue them and maybe arrest the people that use the force?
Cool. That sounds great.
The federal government is more worried about policing the actions of Texas protecting its sovereignty than protecting the sovereignty of the nation.
Really? Really? I'm going to be honest. Joe Biden, he's just not that great on immigration. Like, he's not great, you know? He's not great on immigration. As a progressive, I can say firmly that Joe Biden has been very horrible on immigration for many, many different reasons, not just one single thing. So, he says, America cares more about, protecting these immigrants as they do, preserving the land and the lives of the Americans. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
Not only should these people be deported, you need real deterrence.
What's a real deterrent?
There is the castle doctrine in this country. The castle doctrine is that you're allowed to defend your home if it's being invaded, if it's being intruded upon, if it's being burglarized. Why can't you defend your country if it's being burglarized?
What are they taking? Do you think if an immigrant steps on a piece of American soil that that's them taking that land? Is that what he thinks? Does he think that an immigrant who works hard and works jobs and makes money and is probably getting skinned alive financially because they are an undocumented immigrant to begin with, do you think that them buying a house is stealing because they're not white? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? I'm supposed to trust a dude who looks like he has shit on his head. Like his hair looks like he got shat on, and I'm supposed to trust this guy talking political.
People are burglars, robbers, thieves, and criminals.
Okay, you know what? I don't even want to. We only had a minute left. I can't get through it. I'm not going to get through it. I'm tired of him just sitting here saying that immigrants, yeah, immigrants, they're criminals. They're this, they're that. And they're here to steal your Charlie Kirk's wife or whatever. I don't know what they're here to steal. It's, Charlie Kirk can tell you, I guess. That's going to be it for the video, guys. This video's been really, really long. If you made it through the entire video, congratulations. You listened to me rant for almost over 40 minutes. This is a long one, way longer than I expected it to be. That's going to be it for this one. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press that little bell, turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload.